Hello and welcome to your Vedic Lunar Scope for today, the 24th of August, 2015. The moon today will be transiting through the last 10 degrees of the sign of Sagittarius as it's making its way through Mula nakshatra. You've recently been prone to rather impulsive temptations. A motivation or a sense of desire has been causing you to consider acting very promptly, impetuously, rather than waiting for the right moment. And sadly, sometimes we have to learn things the hard way. But I'd like to potentially help you to not have to learn things the hard way. That's why I'm here, after all, right? You may be clenching to a concept, hope, or idea too intensively right now. And there's a lack of will inside of you to move on. But really, to be fair, in moving on, matters do need to be undertaken with a high level of consideration for your feelings, the feelings of others, things that are going on in your environment, all of those factors, all of them are tying into it. And you need to act with consideration. But just to let you know, you're presently being given a glimpse at the moment. That's something very important, a hint that'll point you in the right direction. And if you absolutely have to be possessed by something, if you absolutely have to grab onto an impulse and let it drive you somewhere, well, it might as well be an impulse that's going to take you in the right direction, right? Well, this hint that you're being given now, this glimpse, you need to let this be your guiding light, for it now is pointing you towards the path of Dharma, towards the path of right action, towards the path of making right decisions. All of that is being shown to you right now, but you have to cut through the haze of your own feelings, emotions that are beginning to cloud the situation, right? If you can get through that, then you'll be able to see with clarity. Mula nakshatra is a desire-driven nakshatra. And it marks, in terms of the nakshatras, marks the first of the last 9 nakshatras, and they have a basis that is sattvic, which is very, equanimous, very balanced, wanting to elevate and take one towards a higher level of awareness, very balanced, very clear, right? But interestingly enough, this particular nakshatra also has, well, for lack of a better way to put it, a very intense energy about it. It's connected with a particular deity who is the goddess of dissolution or destruction. And what it tends to create in an individual is the tendency to act without thinking, to pursue something basically in a very passionate manner. But then what tends to happen is it leads to a breakdown and ultimately a breakthrough. Something very difficult happens that reveals something, reveals a sense of clarity. For lack of a better way to put it, it reveals Dharma. But another way that this nakshatra works is we can already have that particular awareness of knowing what the right thing is to do. And we can act with the passionate nature in alignment with that sense of awareness. That's another aspect of this particular nakshatra. And that's exactly what you're wanting to do today. The lunar tithi today is Shukla Dashami. It's the 10th day of the bright half of the moon. And with this particular nakshatra, well, there's some feelings of emptiness, there's some feelings of uncertainty, and these feelings of emptiness and uncertainty are causing you to cling on to something rather than seeing the right path and following that path. So this is where the emotions are becoming too intensively involved, and this has been the case for the last couple of days. But you're presently being given, as I said before, a hint that'll point you in the right direction. The solar lunar yoga today is Priti. Priti means joy or love or enthusiasm. And because of this particular nakshatra, this particular solar lunar yoga, once you see this impulse or understand where it is that you're needing to head, you need to grab onto that concept and very passionately move with that energy. And that's ultimately what is going to lead you in the right direction. But should you need a little bit of extra assistance, I thought I would mention that I do also offer several different types of astrological service, and they are available through the link that is in the left-hand corner of this video. If you click on that link, it'll take you to my astrological services page. I offer both person-to-person consultations, pre-recorded video reports based on your personal astrology, and also written reports. Also, you can look sometime for this week for a new course to be in the offering, and this is going to be a course on more advanced predictive techniques, and it's going to be taught in 3 modules. So look for some information later on in this week in regards to this particular course. That's going to do it for your Vedic Lunar Scope for today, the 24th of August, 2015. Until next time, please do take the very best care of yourself. Bye now.